Those rosy GDP forecasts north of 6% at the get-go, gone. The even higher growth numbers at year-end, see ya. PTV correspondent Naomi Tiburcio dwells on the catastrophic repercussions of an extended enactment of the national budget, thanks to the disingenuous moves of certain Solons to weasel in their pork barrel allocations in the post-bicameral phase in this report.
The country's gross domestic product or GDP slowed down at 5.6% in the first quarter of 2019, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority, where the economic manager saw the delay in the enactment of the 2019 budget as its primary driver. From 6.3% during the last quarter of 2018, the growth stumbled to 5.6% during the first quarter of 2019. This is the slowest growth rate recorded in 16 quarters since the 5.1% mark in 2015. After the impasse of the 3.7 trillion 2019 budget, the economic managers adjusted the growth target for 2019 from 7 to 8% to 6 to 7%.
As we have already mentioned, the delay in the approval of the 2019 budget has weakened domestic demand. What is needed is for government to quickly implement and disburse the fiscal program as indicated in the 2019 GAA.
Fastest growth was recorded in the service sector at 7%, while the slowest was in agriculture, hunting, forestry, and fishing sectors, where growth hit 0.8% only. Government final consumption was substantially off pace at 7.4% from 13.6% in 2018. Public construction particularly contracted by 8.6%, where construction of new police stations by the Department of Interior and Local Government and school rehabilitation by Department of Education were impeded. Bernia meanwhile shared his sentiment on the late approval of COMELEC for the exemption of more than 100 priority infrastructure projects from the election spending ban to lessen the negative impacts of the budget impasse.
So, these kinds of, inaction or delays on the part of other sectors of government are not going to be helpful. That's why we always say the whole of government, the whole of citizenry is needed for a better performance of the economy.
To reach the 6.7% growth target this 2019, NEDA says a 6.1 growth rate needs to be reached in the remaining 3 quarters. The Department of Finance meanwhile sees the domestic economy recuperating for the rest of the year amid slowing inflation and continuing government infrastructure projects and human capital development projects. Naomi Tiburcio for The Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
for events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina. PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.